Hey everybody, I am Blue and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mordheim. Now you will notice that things are a little bit different than usual. The reason for that is there were some settings changed without my knowledge, and because of that there was no audio on this video. So I'm taping the audio afterwards. So I'm pretty much watching this with you. So that's why this is going to be quite a bit different. What I did was I spent some money in between tapings. I bought some skills for our guys, and I was going to explain them in the beginning of the video. So I'm just going to do the same thing now. So first off, we're going to have Ulf. Okay. So I gave Ulf the skill Web of Steel, or I'm teaching it to him at least, because, you know, he has 104% on his parry, and he will be able to do it twice, which is significant, right? Then you have our friend Sergey, and I gave him the skill, what was it called again? Sidestep. The reason for that is actually pretty much the same thing. He will be able to dodge twice, and I'm giving him that because I don't want my gunmen to come into a position where they can easily get their asses kicked. The thing I was also explaining here was that I'm probably going to passively increase their dodge chances. So yeah, Leo here, he's maxed out on skills for now, so there's nothing new there because he's a badass. So that's pretty much what I'm ranting about there. Our friend Griffin, well, we gave him Bullseye because he didn't have that yet, and neither did Reinhard. You know, he didn't have it either. Then Ferric, also Bullseye. No, not Bullseye, the dodging thing. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm a little bit out of sorts because it just happened that I realized that there was no audio on this video. Leonhard von Drac, well, you know, giving him a little bit of parry skill. Gunnar, same thing, I think. Yeah, no, I gave him armor proficiency. Because I'm tired of him not being able to run. That is annoying. The Hoff twins didn't get any new skills because they didn't have any active skill points available. And I gave Stompy Strong Blow. Because plus 50% damage on Stompy. Yes, please. It's going to be significant when he's on the field. And yeah, I just gave him Eagle Eyes because, well, 5% less armor absorption is always great to have. So I think that was all the skills I gave him. Yeah. Good. There was 4 more days in the shop. So yeah, skip to the next day. And because of that, there will be quite a few skills that are already trained.
New hired swords are available.
Alright. So now I had to switch some guys out because, as you can see, most of them are actually learning things. And Leonhard got put in the team once more. As you know, people that are learning anything, they can't come along. So, you know, I could have moved Stompy to the reserves, but that was irrelevant anyway due to the fact that, well, he's learning. Which must be a gruesome task to explain to him how things work. Then again, okay, Stompy, hit him harder. That's it. Can't be that hard. Yeah, come to think of it, can't be that hard. Okay, I'm thinking that now I went for the missions. Yeah. So yeah, we were thinking of making a choice here. Of maybe going to this brutal mission. Then I wanted to check out the other one as well, which I did. But free strike teams, that makes me a little bit uneasy. And actually, I did not properly read that. I did not read properly that they would be scattered around the area. Technically, that's the worst part. Then I was hoping to find a better mission. Noticed that that one was brutal as well, so I figured the game was like, you know what, screw you, you're gonna have to do better. So yeah, went for the first one. And not without reading the description properly, which is very clever.
A ghastly
Oh, man.
manifestation frightened your warband and scattered them in the ruins. They soon recover from their fright, but before the warriors can regroup, an enemy warband arrives and deploys near their wagon.
Yeah, alright. So, had to get this Ida von Kasse's Holy Tome, which is funny because it's Ida of cheese. And that made me chuckle. Right. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I was looking where everybody was, and it wasn't so bad. We were pretty much scattered in the same building, which was okay, and I could see that there were some clusters over there. Which of course I immediately wanted, because you know me, I'm a sucker for clusters. I'm a romantic that way. And everybody was nicely grouped on the initiative track, which is surprising considering that it's Sisters of Sigmar, and well, they're faster than we are. This is how heavily armored this group was. Except for Leonhard, because he's a level 1 dude on a brutal mission. Poor bastard. And immediately one of those wenches pops out of the woodwork. Which made me decide that maybe it wasn't a good idea to go for those clusters there. I really wanted him, but yeah. Yeah, I had some trouble finding my way around. I can tell you that already. And after a while, you really get to know these maps, but I'm not there yet. I was thinking, where the hell am I supposed to go with this? Because I wanted to get our group together as quickly as possible so they wouldn't get their asses kicked. You know, like, nothing is as bad as isolation in this game. If one of your dudes is all by himself and there's 2 or 3 guys jumping him, or in this case ladies, yeah, it's not going to be a good day. And I was worried for Leo. I mean, Leo can handle a lot, but he would not be able to fight 5 Sigmarian sisters on his own. That'd just be bad. As I said, trying to find the right way. Because, well, I thought this was the house where it's all connected. But it wasn't. So then I decided to find some high ground with our friend Renex here. Come on, find the right way. There you go. It's kind of weird commenting on a video that you made yourself afterwards. It really is, because at the point you're just like rambling on about things that are happening and you're explaining your reasoning for doing things, but yeah, now I'm watching myself play, which is weird. So if I seem a little bit off, that's pretty much it. Our friend Torben. I'm pretty glad how the Hoff twins are turning out though. They're becoming quite potent. Here I'm considering actually still going for it, and then I noticed those 2. I'm like, yeah, that's free, never mind. Nope, 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 nope. Hell, on the map, they were all right there. That's just asking for trouble. Nice little bit of clusters here. But yeah, well, Leo wouldn't be able to pick all of that up. Still had to try though. Then I positioned him right behind the tree so there wouldn't be a charge available on him. At least not without walking a little bit further, you know. Then our friend Gerno here, well, I made him, well, a donkey. You know, he had to pick everything up. Which is kind of dangerous because all of the enemies are right there. And he's going to get a lot of drawbacks from that. But, you know, you want to make sure that these missions pay themselves quite well. And he was pretty close, so I might have had some tactic points available so I could back him off. At least that's the reasoning. I think it's a pretty cool mechanic, the whole weird stone business, but yeah. At the time, I was explaining that this was a terrible idea, and I kept telling Gavino that it would be fine, that he wasn't going to get killed. It would be totally fine. Then we went to look, and see, it wasn't all that bad. It's only a 10% melee resistance drop and a little bit less skill when it comes to fighting in general. He's fine.
A new round has started.
Oh, right. Plague Bearer. Yeah. I have no idea what that is. And at the time, I literally said, I have no interest in finding out. None whatsoever. It's great that the game has extra parties, apparently, that just are there. But I'm not gonna go look for trouble. There were 5 Sigmar, Sisters of Sigmar right there. 5 Sigmars would be a real problem, but 5 Sisters of Sigmar right there, I did not feel like having to deal with all of that. At all. So yeah. But again, they were damn close. Picking stuff up. And just getting bonuses of all that weird stuff, which is great. Boom. And she clears right on and goes straight for Gatineau. Because he's got all the stones. Yeah. So then I wanted to take a look here with our friend Leonhardt. Which way to go? That wasn't it. Realized I had made a huge mistake. Because there's no way to get there quickly from there. So I just went for the loot. Which was not that impressive. But still, you know, I can sell it later on. It's gonna be fine. I'm a sports commentator. Oh man, this is so weird. Okay. Alright, Dorban going up. I figured I should try to get him to the others as quickly as possible. Still having trouble with orienting myself. And then I found kind of a good place to go. Wanted to let him drop off back there. Might take a little bit of damage of that, but that was okay. Then our friend Renex here had another nice shot. Of course I went for that one. Because, well, 49 or 94. Easy choice, right? Now, for some reason, I was able to move away from this lady right here. I don't know why. I was contemplating doing so. Walking away. Then I thought to myself, there's nowhere I can go with him that would not make him get jumped further down the road. Like, she got to me, so, you know, there might be others that will get this far. So I decided to just try and knock her out before that happened. You know, get a little bit of an advantage thing going. But, you know, 23 damage is not much. And of course, he had all those minuses to his stats, which is not great. And then I figured Leo had to help. And, well, you know Leo. He likes to make an impression. Usually on a skull or something. And here I became exceedingly happy. Some free blue gear with enchantments on them. And pretty damn good ones too. So I took the Elven Wine. I left the weird stone fragments because I did not for £1 want to get more penalties on Leo. Ironically, he actually got a bonus, and it was more damage resistance, which is always good. Wanted to move closer, but then I couldn't parry, so.
A new round has started.
That plague bearer is scary, though. It's always scary to run into something you don't know, you know? Oh, man. Come on. I think that it took him a while to get to me, though. There she is. Those flail things are damn dangerous. Do quite some damage. Two-handed weapons always do. So here I look at the map again and then realize that I'll have to go up again and jump down at the same place as Torben is planning to jump down off. But yeah, Leonhardt is slow. And bouncy. You know that damage is neglectable to, you know, save the time to actually go there. At least that's my reasoning at the time. Trying to find a spot to shoot from, which was not easy. I mean, it's great that he's up there and, you know, they have to go all the way around to actually be able to get to him. But I was really looking for a place to shoot and I got lucky. Renix did pretty good so far. Hasn't missed yet. Then I thought he couldn't jump down, but he can. Still negligible damage. But, you know, he can't move. Torben is still very much slow. I'm gonna give him both armor proficiency because being this slow is quite detrimental. Now I was scared of her doing the whole charging thing. With that, I wanted to have the first strike. So I figured if I go stand over here, then she might come around and then I can just, you know, whack-a-mole her. Boop, right on the head. And I figured she might go for Leo because he's closest. And she might get some backup.
A new round has started.
And yeah, well. I have no idea what took him so long to get to me, though. I was kind of scared that they would go around just to get Renix. And then she did this. She picked something up from the loot. So she was looting the corpse of her comrade, which I thought was damn funny at the time. And then she did this. Pretty much almost one-shotting Leonhardt, you know? If somebody's thinking like, oh, it's not that bad, you know, like a level 1 guy on a brutal mission, doesn't seem like to make that much of a difference, but you forget that their gear and their points are pretty damn high. So I wanted him to disengage something fierce. Like, nope, 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 get away from her. Ooh, loot. I mean, it's fine, right? He just got hit like an inch of his life, but, you know, you go get them stones, son. Make yourself useful to the team, because you're definitely not going to be useful in a fight. I mean, he got hit by a flunky, and it really messed him up. He got a little extra defense out of that, though, so that's great. Yeah, and the whole stupidity solving thing, we don't have anybody that has stupidity problems. Yeah, I can hear you thinking. Very funny, guys. Very, very funny, yeah. You mean like somebody, like, not checking the sound before you tape something? Yeah, very funny. Anyway, so I decided to just gank this lady. Which is a terrible thing to say, but, you know, it needs to be done. If my reasoning was if I was able to put her down as quickly as the previous one, we'd be in one hell of an advantage. All of our guys are together. Even though Leonhard was weakened, we got the high ground with Rennex. It's just a really nice place. And their captain was showing up as well. Leo, the certified badass. I mean, this guy is seriously kicking ass and taking names. I hate to admit it, but for now, he's definitely my favorite member on the squad. Sorry for everybody that's subscribed and that has a named character in this fight. But him and Sergey. Oh wait, Sergey is actually a named character, but Leo and Sergey are my two favorites right now. And of course Stompy. But that's for, you know, reasons. And again, great loot. Unfortunately, we can't use it. I wanted them to come to us, so I just waited right here.
A new round has started.
Seemed like a good idea at the time. When missions go really well, you sometimes forget on what difficulty you're playing. So when Leonhard got smacked like that, I was like, oh, damn. But, yeah. It's a thing. More looting. It's important, you know? You gotta get your money's worth out of a mission, damn it. It's important. Real important. And then here I was like, oh, maybe I should go defensive and all that jazz. Checked where the plague bearer thingy was. And I'm like, nope, 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 not going up. Just gonna stay down there. I was hoping to find more, or rather better stones, but yeah, no. And then I figured I could hide here, you know, and the other guys can go defensive. We can go 2 retaliatory strikes. And then I realized that that is a really bad idea, because we already had one of those sisters just ignoring everybody else and just going for somebody that I didn't expect them to go for. This one was trying to be sneaky. Scared me for a second because I thought she was inside the house. Then a nice little crit. Boom, baby. Can't wait to have more damaged guns, you know? Alright, Torben, go and get her. He got really lucky there. And then she did. The worst part is, he strikes at her and he just does 18 damage. And you have to think an axe takes away from their resistances, so it's insane how much armor that lady was wearing. Her gear must have been like purple or something, I don't know, but damn. Like 17, you know? Like the 2 henchmen are... If those 2 were fighting her all by themselves, man, it'd just be a terrible business. Really have to go for whatchamacallit, the whole alone check. Unless the game built her in the same way as I did with my captain and she doesn't care about being alone. Of course, Leo is there too, so there's 3 of them. Makes all the difference. That's 6 strikes, even if she outdamages him.
A new round has started.
That's nigh impossible. Probably. Huh. See? Just made it. Didn't give a shit. And then she starts doing this kind of crap. So she was already out damaging us, except for Leo. And, well, thank God for Leo again. And then she starts boosting her weaponry, which is insane. And you have to think, these ladies can heal themselves, so it could have gotten really ugly there. I was tempted to drag him into the fight, but does not seem like a good idea at all. So I just made him watch. Didn't want him to move away from the team too far. You can really tell this lady's putting up one hell of a fight, right? But yeah, so far so good. Shot her too. So, you know, like, this is a brutal mission, and worst off is that normally we got like dispersed, but I got really lucky with the placement of our guys, like for real. Went for the Shield of Heroism. Can't use the Sigmarite hammer, but I think I may have forgotten to pick it up. I'm not sure. And Ida von Kass's Holy Tome, I put that on the Wordstone Shard.
Objective completed.
Because reasons. No, it was too important to not pick that up, and it wasn't worth those options. Did I pick everything else up with you? No, I could not. And then, yeah. Okay. It's probably quite a bit of money that I lost out on, but no, money isn't really a problem right now, so it's not that bad. And we win! I was excited. It's a shame that you guys couldn't hear that, because that was all over the place, because look at that helmet. Just got a purple helmet out of this. And the formula, which was awesome. We got the bonus objective. We got a lot of clusters. Everything was perfect. This would have been great if I had my sound. Would have been...
Vanquishing the foe upon the field of battle feeling. It is even better when you're getting paid for it.
Ain't that the truth? Might as well get paid for something you were gonna do anyway. Right?
Task completed.
So yeah.
The gods are with you.
Leo was MVP. And like got a hell of a lot of skills. Now I think level 10 is max level. So he's almost as good as he's going to get. And this douchebag still didn't level. Can you freaking believe that? Still, he survived a brutal mission. Can't complain, right? Gernot leveled up. So did Torben. Well, a couple of his skills at least. Renex did pretty damn good there too. And some decent XP for Legion of the Lost. And that first one made me happy too. Pistol of Precision. That's the first upgrade, or real upgrade, we had to guns. I'm very thankful. So many loot. And there you go. Paid our men. We definitely made profit on that mission. I mean, we're back on 349 pounds, and we still have about 7 days worth of missions left. Well, 6 technically, but still. That's significant. We hadn't brought Gunnar on a mission. I forget why we have so much stuff here right now. Why did I waited so long with Gunnar, I mean. Other than that, it's the usual business. Leveling up all the good stats. To my humble opinion, at least. 73% on the parry. The Hoff twins are going places, people. And yeah, again, Renex did pretty good. And, you know, he's starting to get to the point where he's actually a useful member in the team. Can't be denied. And again, maxed out strength, which is great. And then there was the whole debate again, do I put it in intelligence or in alertness? And I had absolutely forgotten where I was going to put it. Again. And I could have gone back and checked on the videos and whatnot and wait until next episode. But intelligence, it stops spell damage and, well, it also stops stunning. So, yeah. So I went with that. Not sure if that's what I did last time, but that's where I went with. And of course I'm going to put the other points in accuracy because, you know, bypassing their dodge chances and increased critical rating. Yes, please. Then I got a little excited about this, about the gun, which is significantly better than anything I had up till that point. I mean, 35 to 45 damage and a range of 20. That is just sick. Also, I didn't want to give it to Griffin, because Griffin is not as good as a shot as Reinhardt. You know, like, Griffin's just unlucky. He's, like, I'm sorry, Denny, but he's just really unlucky. And so I'm going to give the gun to the one who will do the most good with it. But the next set of dueling pistols or whatnot that are better than the ones you have, I promise you'll get them. That said, yeah, lots of loot. So there's the Hammer of Slaying, which even increases the maximum damage of a hammer. So it's a blue hammer, just a little bit better than the usuals. And of course, the better shields. Now, the Shield of Heroism gives plus 20% to terror tests, which is awesome. Then I mislooked, and then I went like, oh yeah, terror and fear are not the same thing. Just pretty much means when you have to deal with their impressives, I think it is, that you have a better chance of not freaking out. So I was trying to figure out which way I wanted the guys to have their weapons. Of course, I gave Leo the Hammer of Slaying because that's what he does. You know, this guy has taken out more captains or heroes than anybody else on the team, and he's a freaking henchman. If you're wondering why I like him so much, that's pretty much it. He's outperforming his status like nobody's business, and I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. Right. I should have pretty much just clicked back to Warbound and clicked on the individuals that I wanted to give stuff. And Gerno got his first blue item. A special moment. And I was trying to see if I didn't have any weapon formulas, which I did not. And none for the helmets either. I think I double checked the whole weapons thing on somebody else as well. But yeah, Torben didn't get anything just yet. And sure, the helmet of leaping isn't all that impressive. It's just a plus 50% leaping chance, but you never know when that's going to come in handy. The Rune of Recovery. We got that one now too. So every time he blocks, he has 35% chance to actually heal 15 wounds. That is insanely strong. Especially because he has Web of Steel. So if you strike at him twice, he has a good chance to heal up to 36 hit points. That is a strike that you a hit that you just shrug off. When I saw that, guess what I did? Oh boy. You know what the worst part is? I was looking for Leo. And I skipped him twice, I think. See? Double checking the weapon. Still looking for Leo. Got tired of it, decided to just go back. Oh yeah, it was going great at that time. I was still pretty much really excited about all the goodies I got. Cause yeah, so Leo's going into purple territory now. And then I realized that there was much more stuff to hand out, which is great. So now both have blue helmets, of the Hoff twins I mean. And you know, the team is starting to get some pretty decent weaponry, which I'm really happy about, because although we've been winning every single match that we've had so far, which I'm pretty proud of, sometimes we do get pressured quite a bit. So there's that. So we still have 349 pounds, as I said, and we still have about a 1400, well, 1429. So that is significant amount of money still.
You have been rewarded.
Right, right, yeah. We got a reward because we did the story mission last time. So we got a little bit extra money and a free mercenary. So really, this is pretty much why I did not want to restart the whole taping process, if that was even a thing that I wanted to do. But yeah, now I was trying to figure out how I get that warrior for free, and then I saw. So I pretty much immediately got this guy in our lineup. Because yeah, free soldier, why not, right? And of course I built him in the same way as I built all my henchmen of that type. I made him a wall. You know, our strategy of using our melee guys to hold off the enemy and just shoot them before they properly can get to us, it's been paying off quite well. And again, we're the Empire. That's what we do. You know, if you got guns, use them. Well, in video games at least. Blue promotes violence. It's not what I'm saying, guys, okay? It's just like, dialogue works better. Oh boy. Well, maybe not always, but you get what I mean. Anyway, I think then I just equipped him quickly with some stuff. Yep. And there you go. Yeah, the handgun, that's not a pistol. That's a rifle. Unfortunately, it's not a long-range rifle. It's a buckshot. So I didn't want to use it. It's a little bit unreliable. It can be really good against groups, of course, but I haven't seen them bunch up enough for it to be really good. Gave him an axe. Jochen Laudenberg. You know, all in all, everybody be looking real good. Everybody's doing real good. I mean, I hadn't given him a shield of heroism yet. Well, he's got one now. Oh, right, okay. I gave him a shield of heroism so he wouldn't freak out, because we don't want Leo to freak out. Huh. Might reconsider that. Making him heal during a fight would be damn good. Though so far, not many have given him that much trouble that he needs it. So, I'm gonna think on that a little bit. But yeah, we're coming near the end of the video. And here I am ranting again about how happy I am, how things are going. So, you know, running on a high. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna keep jabbering on. This was a little bit different than usual. Let me know what you thought of it. I hope you still had a good time. If you really disliked this, drop a dislike. I totally deserve it. If you did like it, you know, perhaps subscribe. But this is where I'm gonna cut out. And if you liked it, drop a like, because that really helps me out too. Alright. Any comments? Always welcome. See you on the next one, guys. Bye.